In this day and age, when it seems that some people can be triggered by almost anything, it's worth remembering that this isn't exactly a new thing. On the 13th of January 1782, almost exactly 240 years before I made this video, one stage actor's costume caused a pandemonium. Well, there was a bit more to it than that. There was nothing wrong with the costume. It was more about the message that it was giving to the audience. It was called The Robbers, and it had been written in 1781 by a then 21-year-old military doctor called Friedrich Schiller. Now, he published it anonymously, but its scandalous premiere made him famous almost overnight, which is all the more remarkable because it was never supposed to be performed on stage. Although it was written in the form of a play, it was designed to be read and not performed. That may be why so much of it is various characters telling each other of important events that happen off stage, breaking the first and most important rule of modern drama: show, don't tell. But that did not stop Wolfgang Heribert von Dalberg, a stage director and the manager of the National Theatre in Mannheim. He reckoned he could very easily adapt it for stage. I mean, of course he could. And so he set about doing exactly that. It was a surefire winner. The text itself was already a huge success, and according to eyewitness accounts, people were coming from all over the region for the premiere: Heidelberg, Darmstadt, Frankfurt, Mainz, Worms and Speyer. This was, remember, the 18th century. People were travelling by horse. The theatre was already filling up 4 hours before the curtain rose, and you can be very certain that most of the audience had already read the script, and so you'd think they would know what they were about to see. The story concerns two brothers. The younger tricks their father into disinheriting and banishing the older brother, who then falls in with a band of robbers. At least that is the main plot. Of course, a lot more than that actually happens, and a huge amount is said. At its heart, though, it was a criticism of the feudal system, which was still very much alive and well in that part of Europe. Under this system, members of the aristocracy owned not only the land, but effectively the people who lived on it. But change was in the air. In France, the revolution was only 7 years away, and it's not surprising that a young man like Schiller might have rather progressive views and want to challenge the establishment. Well, of course, in those days, people who had the time, money and means to travel that distance just to go to the theatre were the establishment. Von Dalberg was aware of that, and so to take the edge off the criticism slightly, set his production 300 years in the past. Well, almost. The actor August Wilhelm Iffland, cast in the role of the younger brother, came on stage in ordinary 18th century clothes. He was dressed not as a historical figure from the distant past, but a modern man, just like the ones sitting in the audience. And he was playing a character who lies in order to disgrace his own brother. That caused a reaction. One account spoke of complete strangers sobbing in each other's arms as women staggered for the exit on the verge of fainting. And while some people were full of praise and admiration, one review even suggested that Schiller might be the new Shakespeare, others were scandalized. Schiller himself secretly attended the premiere and later wrote a review which was published anonymously. He actually took the opportunity to properly critique his own work, highlighting a few weaknesses as well as pointing out a few strengths. And incidentally, he praised the actor Iffland while describing himself as an average playwright. The Robbers made Schiller a star and is today regarded as an important work in the genre of Sturm und Drang, a German literary movement that characterized the Enlightenment. But as a stage play, It's about 4 hours long and is best described as challenging. Well, if you made it this far without fainting, then congratulations. And if you'd like to leave a comment, then please be my guest.